Welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to summarize The Night Trilogy by Elie Wiesel. The Night Trilogy is a series of 3 books by Elie Wiesel that tell the story of his experiences as a Jewish boy during the Holocaust. The books are Night, Dawn, and Day. Below is a detailed summary of each chapter in each of the 3 books. Night, Chapter 1. Elie Wiesel, the narrator, introduces himself as a teenager living in Sighet, a small town in Transylvania. He describes his family and their way of life before the Holocaust, including their strong religious faith. Chapter 2. The Jews of Sighet are forced to wear yellow stars, and are eventually rounded up and sent to ghettos. Elie and his family are moved into a small ghetto with other Jews from their town. Chapter 3. The Jews are transported in cattle cars to Auschwitz-Birkenau, where they are separated from their families and forced to undergo selection. Elie and his father manage to stay together and are sent to a barracks where they are given little food or water. Chapter 4. Elie witnesses the cruel treatment of other prisoners and is forced to endure horrific conditions himself. He becomes increasingly disillusioned with his faith in God and begins to question how such evil could exist in the world. Chapter 5. Elie's father becomes ill and is selected to be sent to the crematorium. Elie considers running away, leaving him behind, but ultimately decides to stay with him. His father dies shortly thereafter. Chapter 6. The remaining prisoners are forced to evacuate Auschwitz, and are sent on a death march to another camp. Elie is weakened by his experiences and nearly dies on the journey. Chapter 7. Elie is liberated from Buchenwald by American soldiers and sent to a hospital to recover. He reflects on his experiences and struggles to come to terms with the trauma he has endured. Dawn, Chapter 1. The novel opens with Elisha, a Holocaust survivor, joining a group of Jewish militants in Palestine. They are preparing to carry out an assassination in order to advance their cause. Chapter 2. Elisha reflects on his past and his experiences in the concentration camps. He struggles with feelings of guilt and survivor's remorse. Chapter 3. Elisha meets the other members of his group and begins to prepare for the assassination. He is hesitant to take a life, but feels a sense of duty to his cause. Chapter 4. Elisha is assigned to kill John Dawson, a British officer, who has been taken hostage by the group. He spends the night with Dawson and begins to empathize with him as a human being. Chapter 5. Elisha carries out the assassination and is racked with guilt and regret. He struggles to come to terms with the fact that he has taken a life. Chapter 6. Elisha is confronted by his mentor, Gad, who tells him that he must accept his actions and move forward. Elisha comes to a realization about the nature of violence and its impact on individuals and societies. Day, Chapter 1. The novel opens with a Jewish survivor of the Holocaust, known only as the Wanderer, arriving in Palestine. He reflects on his experiences and the trauma he has endured. Chapter 2. The Wanderer meets a group of Jews who are rebuilding their lives in Palestine. He struggles to reconcile his past with the present and the hope for the future. Chapter 3. The Wanderer learns about the formation of the State of Israel and the challenges facing the new nation. He becomes involved in the political struggles and debates of the time. Chapter 4. The Wanderer is haunted by memories of his past and struggles to find meaning in his life. He becomes involved in a romantic relationship with a young woman. Chapter 5. The Wanderer reflects on the nature of memory and the importance of preserving the stories of those who have been lost in the Holocaust. He becomes involved in the effort to create a memorial to honor the victims. Chapter 6. The Wanderer begins to come to terms with his past and finds a sense of purpose in his work. He reflects on the importance of hope and the power of the human spirit to overcome adversity. Chapter 7. The novel ends with the Wanderer feeling a sense of hope for the future and a renewed commitment to building a better world. He reflects on the resilience of the Jewish people and their ability to persevere in the face of adversity. Overall, the Night Trilogy is a powerful and poignant depiction of the human experience during the Holocaust. Through his powerful storytelling and vivid imagery, Wiesel provides readers with a harrowing and unforgettable account of the atrocities committed during this dark period of history. The trilogy also explores themes of faith, memory, and the human capacity for both evil and goodness, making it a profound and thought-provoking read. Thanks for watching. To read the full version of the book, click on the link in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for similar content.